Yes, quite.
The Aegis is quite lovely, I
Yes.
hear.
The Aegis is this time of year. It's not really Aegis season anymore. It's the Aegises have begun wilting as the days get longer and spring fades into summer. But now it is going to be the Aegis. Wow, surprising. All right, we're moving on from that. ApolloKage Snake versus Shuton Aegis. I'm actually surprised not to see the Olimar. I feel like Olimar is like a pretty reasonable play into Snake, but you know, so is Aegis. Aegis is relatively fine most
I
of the
think
time.
the big thing is both characters seem to do well enough, and Shuton at this point has become more of an Olimar secondary and an Aegis main.
That's fair. I mean, a great character. Aegis is an amazing character, as we already see with just how much damage he's putting on. Wow, 119% completely unanswered. It is so hard to not get hit at all by Snake, but Shuton showing how it's done until now. 36% built up.
That forward air didn't blow up grenade. Excuse me?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Somebody
sure
check
why.
the disc. Somebody
Yeah.
check the disc. Hold up.
Hold up a second. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that back air didn't either. I think that's really weird. It hit the hilt or something. And
I need somebody to explain that to me after. That's all I know. But either way, AK still firing back with the first stock too.
Yeah, I mean,
That
after he got put over 100% completely unanswered, and then ApolloKage is like, you know what? I don't care. I'm just gonna build up all of my percent, and I'm gonna get one confirm. You dead, son?
Yeah, and now AK, you know what? Hunkering down in the bunker of grenades. I love that dash attack. It's such a good option to go ahead and catch landings because they expect you to play on the defensive. But every now and again, you just got to check them with the mix-up.
Yeah, and here, once again, man, Shuton is so evasive with these up airs. I really like his positioning using them, but AK is just like, I'm not going to commit into you. I know I'm ahead, and I know you need to make a play to come back into this. So I'm going to make you make the play. I'm going to let you use your slow character. You got big hitboxes, sure, but it don't matter if you never get to me.
Yeah, I will say that's why I like this switch right here to Mithra real fast. Sometimes, like, you want to stay on... Oh, my...
That could have been a kill. It was so close.
That neck and neck with both of those interactions there. But Pyra back into play. It's a little bit of a slower character, and I think that's why, like, even though you have this amazing kill power with her, every now and again, you've got to keep the Mithra on deck, but the double switch to catch him off guard and get him the nair to finally find that stock at around 200%, and AK gave him the stanky leg to seal that one out, too.
Yeah, this is one of the dangers of spamming your safe moves on shield. Sometimes you're just going to get parried, and AK hits so much off of these parries, that up tilt so fast, and kills so early in the stick. Oh, it's still on Shuton. Has to be careful. Oh yeah, if you switch, it falls off. I think. I don't know exactly how it works, but Shuton just switched, and the C4 was just suddenly off of it.
So side note, as for the grenades compared to the aerials, they have a certain amount of health, and Aegis's moves don't do enough to blow it up.
Wow, that's crazy.
So that would also explain why AK had such a hard time finding a hit at the beginning. And although Shuton gonna have a hard time finding that ledge.
Finding anything really. In the blast zone, I don't know what there is in there. Just blasts.
Death.
Death. And destruction.
Destruction. Blast particles.
Blast. What's a blast particle?
It's the like effect.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm gonna call it.
Oh, particle effects.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm in. I'm in for that.
You're
Call them
in for
blast
that?
particles.
Hey. So see, I was kind of thinking that Aegis was the decision, also in part due to the sword, kind of keep the distance, and maybe that was how Shuton.
But Snake is so good against sword characters.
Yeah,
usually.
Yes, usually. But then, like, knowing that also the attacks don't blow up a lot, at least not all of the attacks blow up the grenades, now all of a sudden that opens up a lot of potential for Shuton to just lay out aggression without worry of some of those grenades popping.
Yeah. Interesting to hear. I mean, I'm not really sure exactly what the thought process is, because I do know that, like, I mean, I've said it a couple times, but I think Olimar is considered to be very good into Snake, so we might see a counter pick here, but we are not going to. We're going to see the Aegis once again, and you know, ApolloKage is probably going to be happy with that. He's like, all right, you know, I knew what I needed to do in that matchup, and this is definitely a matchup that he is confident and familiar with.
Yeah, the big thing was just sealing it down after that first stock, and I like that AK didn't have the question. He was just like, all right, Let me figure out the pacing, and we are ready to move forward here.
Oh,
But
interesting Photon's edge, but you know, sometimes you got to go for a little bit of more creative options when coming down on Snake.
alrighty, starting right out of the gate, this Mithra is looking clean. I love the usage of the aerials to not only get the damage, but the positioning and timing has caught a lot of these grenades.
What an aerial approach there with that neutral air above Shuton's head, but still the down air into up smash El Clasico for the kill options out of Pyra. And this is a more basic, straightforward game plan that we're seeing out of Shuton this time. It's just the ability to get one big interaction with Pyra after building up a ton of percent with Mithra.
Yeah, not able to get the second hit off of that with the blaster. And now, wow, AK trying to call out an aggressive option from Shuton, and ooh, barely getting the kill off
Even
of that
with
up
good
tilt.
DI, yeah, I think it's somewhat difficult to react and properly DI that up tilt because you have to DI behind Snake, which is not a very normal thing that you're used to doing. But let's see, and goes for the Cypher saving AK there. Might have led it with a downer, but wow, Prominence Revolt as the punish. Like to see that, you know, if something else isn't going to work, it's always good to get that extra percent and stays positioned for Prominence Revolt.
I know, but this
Is he
time,
stuck?
almost.
I'm not sure. Okay. Never mind. I saw the stick animation, but I don't think it actually landed.
Yeah, it came close, but you know what? Oh, up air. Beautiful usage right there of just the delayed timing, making him think that maybe you're going for that down air, so jump up right as he's landing. Nah, you're getting caught up here. But right now, AK got him at ledge, and this is what you don't want to see.
You guys know where the C4 is?
I don't have any
There
idea,
it is.
to be
It
honest.
just exploded.
Yep, it's gone. It was like center stage.
It was center stage, yeah. And oh man, I thought AK was gonna catch Shuton with that, but just, you know, the classic, and it goes for a grenade stall there. A little bit of a weird interaction where it looked like the forwarder hit part of the Cypher, but didn't quite hit enough to kill it. Now Shuton pressuring at the ledge. And Mithra is so good at that, throwing the grenades right back at AK, who gets a huge confirm. While the Pyra switch early is something I'm a little surprised about here, Ian.
Yeah, I do like the usage of this side B, throwing out the blade to cover some of those grenades, and oh, the catch off the grenade pop too to get the back air. Hold up, AK stuck at ledge right now,
dead,
down
right?
air, up B, is that it? Yes,
super
you are
dead, super
gone.
dead.
I don't know,
Okay.
that move sometimes fake kills, so I always question no matter what, just in case. It's like CSS up B, but like on the other side of stage, do you get the diagonal pocket? And sometimes it looks dead, but they just get that DI perfectly.
Absolutely. I think I figured out why this switch happened. I think there was I think he was stuck. I think he might have been stuck. So you switch, it drops the stick.
Oh,
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, hey, you
Yeah,
know what?
because they need it.
They do need. They need it.
They need it.
Totally
They need it.
I will say, even ignoring like the sticky there in that case, you still like the side B also just felt like it was walling AK's ability to throw grenades there, and they kept popping him and dishing out so much damage.
Yeah. Okay, going into this next game, seems like the Aegis was able to perform the game plan it's designed to do in this matchup, but we'll see if that keeps going on this counter pick. Already Lightning Buster getting some good percent, and it's looking like Shuton has really good control of this stage and the positioning. Forward smash, wow, he's going really hand here. I mean, if you get it, if it works.
I mean, hey, it's also that forward smash that we know some Snake players to do. AK in particular has done a couple of those early reads before, so it's kind of funny to see him getting sent the same medicine, but you know, not taking it. All right, C4 to catch the landing right there. Oh, beautiful acknowledgement from AK. Shuton just not quite being as aware as needs be. That is the hard thing against Snake. You got to keep track of not only C4, but those grenades right there to pop into the up air. Almost finding it too, 100% now. Dash attack to get through Jet.
Yeah, I think that one of the big things about this matchup, especially on this stage, is just when Snake gets set up, it's really difficult for Shuton to zone break and find untechable back air. Wow, what a way to end that stock. But it's really difficult for you to really get through as Aegis if Snake is able to set up. So I'm looking to see how getting that edge guard, that's huge, but still managing to blind it. line it back. But once he sets up on the platform, Shuton has been trying to find his way in, and then, you know, that's when he's been eating the biggest punishes, the biggest confirms for AK. But when they're in scrapping situations, when they're in just like a base level neutral, it's been all Shuton. So I'd like to see if Shuton can keep that pressure up, or if AK is going to be able to set up house, set up shop over and over again here.
Yeah, that is the horrifying thing. He's got a massive amount of tools, but you know what? That side B coming through once more to keep the grenades from flowing through. AK getting a little bit more creative on those throw angles. The issue is, if you have to pop them a little bit higher, they aren't going to go as far to wall out Shuton. And so this wall of the side B, normally a move considered a kind of mid, is coming through for him right here. Oh, the catch on the down air. AK air dodging out and finding his way back. A grenade stall to avoid it. I love that tech into the air dodge.
That was super smart, because you know if you just normally cypher back, Shuton's hitting that down air every single time. So that was smart, using that grenade recatch with the down air into the tech. But now he's still behind. Gets a good confirm off of the grenade, 111%. Oh, he gets hit by the C4 timeout. So unfortunate. I was wondering if it was ending soon. But yeah, that's something that, like, maybe even he was just not thinking about.
Yeah, Shuton, though, now starting to lock AK off stage. Already 60. The Pirates was, oh my gosh, expecting the air dodge straight down and unable to find it. Nikita now just locking this recovery in, but Shuton always ready with the techs. Love to see it, and
wow. Just the runoff instant down air, catching AK in the place where he felt safe. I mean, multiple times ApolloKage was able to get out of that position well with like a grenade recatch, using the stage tech and stuff like that. But that time it's just like, you're anywhere near this position, dare.
Yeah, no, AK just loves stalling down there, but gotta be aware of the dunk zone. All right, man.
The dunk zone.
The dunk zone, baby.
I love that. Okay. ApolloKage, so such promise in that game one, and I really think the Hollow Bastion stage was good for him. I think it's smart to come back to it. This is his game plan. He's going to stick to it. But it's
that solo platform mid-stage does such a good job of controlling the stage for Snake. But at the same time, there's a lot of moments where Shuton is able to kind of force grenades into positions that aren't as optimal for the game. But the C4, of course, mid-stage, that's where it comes into play. It starts locking down not only the aerial approach from Shuton, but it has a big enough explosion to cover a lot of the grounded play from it as well.
Yeah, man, Shuton's play with his grenades has been really impressive. We've seen multiple times where he'll like pick up the grenade or pick up a good sticky, and what happened? Where did it go?
When did that fall off?
I'm not sure.
I mean, Shuton just dancing his way out of a sticky, and wow, F-Till taking the stock too. Only 31% for the troubles. All right, AK getting diced right back up, and now I love that grenade though. B-Reverse switching the momentum up to get out of there. Kind of struggling here to find a big answer to Shuton's pressure.
Yeah, it feels like once the gameplay is sort of in any position other than ApolloKage having his main setup, I feel like it's just been all Shuton's favor the whole time. Like, this ledge trapping has been incredible. His grenade play has been insane. And the back air is such a good coverage for that Cypher. Even though AK can tech it and get back to stage, he takes a ton of percent, and Shuton is able to punish that too with the Providence Revolt. So big chance here for AK, and he does get the back air. Nikita might be enough to get the stock. No, down air still misses, and ApolloKage's second stock falls. This is looking basically over for ApolloKage. He needs something huge and something now. Gets the reverse hit of the Nikita. Not what he's hoping for, but the untechable for that one. Fourth time is a charm as the missile sends Shuton into the depths, but a huge full stock disadvantage starting to be even more for this ApolloKage.
That down tilt.
Oh my gosh! No, he just got to
fire back the down air into the shove off stage just to get the stock. AK,
he heard me talking. He heard me talking.
He heard you say he needed something, and you know what? He's here to provide. Popping Shuton off stage, hold up Nikita. Grenade at the ready, really looking over here to catch something, but Shuton barely weaving through all that pressure. Jet, AK is come to life now.
Yeah, I mean, the forward air breaking the grenade, and now Shuton is in kind of a bit of trouble. One more opportunity here for AK, and he tries to launch for it. He tries to get that up tilt, but it's not just enough and not in the right spot. The Pyra is out. AK is in the corner. Blazing End is here, Yin. How does he do it? Shuton with a down air. Another chance. Another chance.
Hold up with the grenade, pushing him out. Oh, the down air conversion.
That's
AK.
it. That's it.
Coming so close, but Shuton clutching it out and going on into top 16. Gonna be fighting off against Light.
Yeah, that'll be a banger.
Oh, you know it.